Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing sort of a Q&A, but questions I made myself over my work experience at Baby A's, which is a local Tex-Mex restaurant in Austin. I am currently a server there, and so I kind of just wanted to make this video for anybody who might want to work in the server industry or wanted to work specifically at Baby A's. So let's get started. Where do I work? Obviously I work at Baby A's, but the location that I work in is the first ever location that Baby A's had here in Austin. It's in the Riverside area. It's a pretty cool location, you know, like it started out as this really small, like 4-table like restaurant, and then it turned into this side getting opened up and this side getting opened up, and it's been pretty nice, you know, like the layout's pretty cool. Do I like working at Baby A's? I love working at Baby A's because money is money and the people I work with are pretty cool. My bosses are really nice and really understanding. Let's see, what else do I like about working at Baby A's? I really like how it feels like a family, you know, with my coworkers. The best part of working at Baby A's or any server position is gonna be your tips. You're gonna love the tips. I love the tips. My coworkers love the tips. My bosses love the tips. Like, the tips are what makes you want to work in the server industry, because the happier you are, the happier your customers are going to be, and that makes you happy because they give you more money, if that makes sense. The worst part about working in any server job is gonna be the people that you have to serve, the people that you have to serve with a smile on your face. It's hell. Whenever you walk up to a table and you straight off know that they're not gonna tip because they're rude, no, like there are certain people that you walk up to their table and you just know they're not gonna tip you, but you still have to talk to them and like interact with them in the same way as a person that would give you a $100 tip. Like, you still have to give like your all, because like maybe your service could like turn it around. Most of the time it's not gonna happen though. It's not gonna happen. And then you have tables that just walk out on you, and then you have to pay their bill. That's never happened to me at Baby A's, but that's happened to me at other places. Like, tables will walk out and like not pay for their food, and then that comes out of your tips and your paycheck, and it sucks. How much do I make? I make a little over $2 an hour, but then I make a lot of tips. In 3 days, I made $300 in tips, and I paid for my dog's vet bill all in cash, $300 worth. And then credit card tips, in 2 weeks I made over $400 in just credit card tips alone. So I make about $1,000, maybe $1,200 every 2 weeks with my tips. It's pretty great. It's a pretty solid job, you know, when the tips are actually coming in. Do I like my coworkers? I love my coworkers. They are awesome. Like, one of my coworkers, Dulce, she lives in the same apartment as me. So does my other coworker, Derek. Like, they're roommates, but like they live in the same apartment as me. Like, they're really, really cool. Dulce convinced me to come back to work because I had some issues with management, with scheduling and whatnot, but you know, she convinced me to come back and like actually do it. Like, I work tomorrow and Friday because, you know, that's what I gotta do to make money, and she convinced me to come back and make that money. So shout out to you, Dulce, because you the bomb. Why I'm not working right now? Well, I took a break from working after the Thanksgiving holiday because they had so many issues with Thanksgiving holiday that they said that they weren't gonna let people off for Christmas, and that all requests off had to be made in a month in advance. I'm in college. Like, I have to go home for Christmas, and things come up like that, especially with me being in a sorority. Like, things come up, and I can't just not go to them or not, like, participate, because, like, being a server is supposed to be, like, a flexible hour job, and they were making it to where it wasn't flexible at all, and that I wasn't going to be able to go home for Christmas, and I just said no. I was like, I can't do this, you know, I hate to quit, like, and not, like, give you 2 weeks or anything, but, like, I have things to do, and I told you that I had things to do, and you didn't make it work, so I can't work here. And so then, I told them I would come back after break if that was okay, and they were, like, so enthusiastic about it. They were like, yeah, of course you can come back after break. And so, break is about to happen after the 12th, and, I'll come back in January around the same time, just because money is tight, because I'm in college, and so you need money, you know? And I also really did like the job. Will I go back after break? Of course. Of course I'm going to go back after break, because, like, this job is a really solid job. Like, we may not get, like, huge rushes because we're in the 7-Eleven parking lot as well. So, like, we don't have a whole lot of parking space. I feel like if they expanded their parking, we'd get a lot more people, because, like, I've had trouble, like, myself trying to get to work on time because there's not enough parking. And so, like, I've had to, like, sit out in my car and wait for someone to leave so that I could go and park and then go clock into my shift. Like, the parking situation is horrible. So, if you decide that you want to work for Baby A's, make sure that you get there 30 minutes early so that you can find a parking space before your shift. Like, that's just how it is. My first day experience. This is, like, my first day after I finished training. I worked a double my first day because my bosses thought that I was doing really, really well, which I thought I was doing really well too. And but no, they thought I was doing really well, and they were really confident that I could handle it. And I mean, I did handle it pretty well. So I worked a double. I made $100 for my double, and I was a little upset about that because I thought that, you know, it was a little cheap for, you know, my whole day. And then I was so tired because I hadn't worked a double in months. My feet ached, you know, like I hadn't done anything like that since my previous job, which was 2 months prior. And I hadn't worked doubles there for a couple weeks anyway. So, like, jumping straight into a double was horrendous. And then every weekend after that, since I started working, I hit doubles on Sundays. And they never gave me any notice that I was hitting doubles. Like, I would walk in on a Sunday, and they'd be like, hey, I need you to stay the whole day. And whenever you're a college student and you don't have any money, you can't really say no. So I would say yes every time, and I would work doubles, and yeah, you know, doubles kind of suck, but money is great, and whenever you can pay for things in cash, it's really great. And yeah, the best thing about working a server job is that quick money. Like, you always want the quick money, and that's what I got, you know, and that's what I'm going to continue to get. So if you have any questions or any comments, you know, leave them below. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell so that you know whenever I post a new video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.